Disclaimer: everything that is discussed, posted is strictly for educational and historical purposes only. It does not promote nor condone illegal activities. The best dog I have ever seen. One of the most often asked questions I receive from up-and-coming dog men is, what is the best dog I've ever witnessed? When I stop and try to remember how many dogs I've shown, and how many shows I've attended, that query is not an easy one to respond to. I've seen some champions that were not the caliber of dogs that will sock cold, and I've also seen lesser-known dogs that could rival some of the better-known dogs of today's game. Some super dogs, simply put, just didn't show super ability on the days that I had the privilege of seeing them pitted. We've all had this happen to another or us at one time. Considering the fact that I've seen such dogs in action, like Riverview Kennels CH, Slingshot 4XW, Rouge Boys Lil Sun 5XW, Funky Town Kennels GR CH, Action Jackson, TN, Bad Boys Bobby Ray, Bootcamp Clicks Hothead, DSKCH, Cochise, Hogheads Elvis 2XW, Big Thickets GR, CH, Ajax, RBB's GR, CH, Joey, and to many more to name. Just goes to show you how hard this question really is to answer. Every one of the aforementioned dogs gained my respect by beating dogs that many felt were unbeatable. Then there are females like Damager's Pandy 5XW, Bust That Az's Miss Jackson 2XW, Trapjaw and Bootcamp Click CH, Fire Circle of Fear CH, Brandy, and O Dog Pound CH, K, Wild Boy CH, Betsy, RBB's Pieface, and a few others that slip my memory. These bitches were all world-class athletes, and I mean this by anyone's standards. What made them all stand out was that they had all the tools needed to get the job done. All of them possessed hard mouths, good air, wrestling ability, and gameness, which are all the traits a dog must have to be super athletes. Since this is a tale of the best dog that I've seen, I guess I will attempt to answer it by using the guidelines that I like most. I can basically sum it up using two words: extreme gameness, meaning the kind of dog that has no intentions of giving up, no matter what the circumstances. They'll look death in the eye and scratch into it full speed. I've always said that to see such a dog is to truly understand why we love our sport so much. This standard alone narrows down my list considerably. With this guideline in mind, I can now mention dogs such as Cash Money CH, Gunner, Trey's Kennels Bout It, Crazy Coop CH, White Hype, LA Boys 10-Man 3XW, Black River Kennels Little Head, Dogman Kennels Roadkill, Body Snatcher CH, Carmen Ain't No Way Kennels Exhibit, and Southern Terror's Red Eye. These dogs lacked a hard mouth, with the exception of Roadkill, but came back from incredible odds to win their contest. The only way to defeat such an animal is to finish them, but the will to live is so strong in this type of dog that they'll refuse to surrender their last breath as long as the contest is still going on. My friends will tell you that I call dogs such as these freaks. They are what I feel the breed is about, and I will only breed to such a dog. I know that there are many famous dogs that I left out, and it was partially intentional to let these dogs get their well-deserved glory. A good dog is where you find him, so for not to mention your dog changes nothing. I left out many of my own dogs, and Lord knows it hurt me to do that. To sum it all up, I return to the original question of, which is the best dog I've ever seen? I haven't seen one that hasn't been outdone by another, so I'll guess I haven't seen him yet. GR, CH, Action Jackson, the most efficient pit dog that I have had the pleasure of witnessing. Lockdown Rudy, dug out my copy of the book to get y'all the picture. Mod awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. Funky Town's GR CH Action Jackson.